What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Thursday, June 23rd, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Appreciate you all very much. Hope everybody's doing outstanding on this Thursday. And please do take a look at my new astrology course, Beginner to Reader. It starts July 1st, so there's still time to sign up before classes start. It's going to take everybody from the basics. We're all going to rehash the basics because it's important, and we're going to get into some really advanced stuff, all sorts of charts, relationship charts, planets and houses, Pluto, transits, progressions, solar arcs. It's going to go into a lot. So if you want to go really deep for $100 and learn how to become really not only just read your own chart, but other people's charts as well, this is a great course, and I'm excited to teach it. And it starts July 1st. All right, well, that's the horoscope. See ya. Just kidding. Oops. Which one is... Oh, I rushed this. I'll pull the chart up. I don't know why. I had the chart in front of me on my iPad, and for some reason, spaced putting it on the monitor. So, it is that second degree of Cancer, and we do have the moon now in Taurus, which I'm happy about. That was a long third quarter square because of the ingress of the sun into Cancer, and of course the moon into Aries. It was just like started out in mutable and then went to cardinal. There was a lot of like pressure and a lot of emotion and a lot of like, it could have been anger. It could have been, feeling like you have to take steps in the right direction here. So it's a lot going on. Now we should be good. Now we're good. All right. Like I said, 2 degrees of Cancer. Extremely emotional day, and it's been that kind of coming into Cancer season, but it's really about being able to take care of yourself, and especially with the moon leaving Aries and coming into Taurus, this is really deeply about the sultry kind of needs that you have in your life, how to really take care of yourself, how to really feel stable and secure in yourself. The sun and the moon are in that long, it was like a 5-day square with that energy. Well, it comes into Taurus and we immediately get the sextile. So it today definitely is like emotional, but at the same time, it feels really good if you're feeling your emotions and you're dealing with them in healthy ways, in grounding ways, in ways that really let you feel into yourself. And I think that we are really trying to do that, while also with Venus now planted in Gemini, it's also about the curiosity of our values and how to still be mutable and changeable when it comes to information that presents itself, and how we can use that information to relate better to others, to relate better to ourselves, and to really like keep taking our values higher, because they really did take a big evolutionary step. So it's like, okay, now more information showing up. There's a curiosity. How can we make these things better, and how can we tweak things to bring more stability into our lives? Because today is about finding stability, which is great. I think we could all use a little stability in this roller coaster of a reality that we live. So like slow things down and find where you can really comfort yourself, and where you can really like, do the nice things, like treat yourself. I feel like this is one of those days where if you need time to rest, this is a great rest day. Like honestly, like chill at home. I mean, I know it's a Thursday and people probably have like jobs and stuff, but make sure that you're giving yourself the time you need. Take deep breaths and really like feel present, because I think the more, present you feel right now, just and okay with things and okay with your environment and feeling secure and grounded no matter where you're at, knowing that you're in the right spot, these are going to help so much, while we're also starting to with Mercury crossing over Aldebaran, see where the great truth is. You know, really looking at where God is trying to cut things out of our life to bring more beauty and balance into our lives. And we can have that understanding by being able to make little pivots, to be able to tweak things a little bit, and just kind of analytically get, straight on what we want, especially when it comes to our values, especially when it comes to relationships. And, and even if those things are a little off right now, it's about taking your high level of value right now and doing something with it. And maybe doing something with it today is chilling out and taking a breath and smelling the fresh air and smelling the roses and kind of slowing down. I feel like the last couple of days have been go, 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 kind of like off energy, but also kind of on energy. This one's really like the presence of where you're at right now. Like slow things down and feel into things and make sure that that relationship to yourself and your emotions is getting highlighted so you can make the proper pivots for such. Mars is going to come to 22 degrees of Aries. Kind of intense there. That is where, Jupiter, well, really Saturn and Pluto and the Sun and Mercury met in 2020, January 12th of Capricorn. So it is making that square to that very auspicious spot in Capricorn. And who knows? It's definitely one of those days with Venus now in Gemini, like news could definitely shock people. I was shocked yesterday with the news because jewels will now be discontinued and taken off the shelves in the United States. I know. Some of you are probably like, whatever, who cares? But it's definitely one of those times where, like, especially as Mars creeps closer to the square to Pluto with this Gemini energy that we're having, yeah. Get ready for some auspicious events to start taking place and information to kind of start coming out quick and hot. And I think that it's just important that no matter what is going on in the world, that you're able to take care of yourself and create right now and really pick yourself up and find stability in your life. It'll help you so much, especially these next couple days, even though the moon's going to get close to Uranus, but that'll be tomorrow. Taking the change and taking the insights and the message that's coming with everything in your personal life and upgrading it. So a lot of this is about the upgrade that we are all going through. So very transmutative, if you will, but also pushing us in a direction, pushing us for the story. We're starting to see the sun press on that square to Jupiter. Jupiter's the biggest planet. I usually give it a 10-degree orb, so like we are starting to feel that more intense every day, even though they're a few degrees apart here with 4. But, this is where we can be a little accident prone. Sun square Jupiter is very interesting. If you know anybody with sun square Jupiter, you probably wonder why they're still alive. Like, how'd they make it? Like, it seems like they always get into the craziest positions in life, but they manage to get out of them pretty unscathed. So I think that this is a big moment too, where we're starting to see where it can look like things are crumbling or like we're not going to make it, but we're actually going to make it. And we're going to learn a lot and gain a lot of wisdom about ourselves and about how, we are kind of building this foundation and pouring this like layer beneath us so that we can really have the stability we need. Today's kind of about really finding that stability and, identifying with what that is. And you kind of have to like slow down to really get into that space, I think. So there can be this need to rush, but at the same time, the more you slow down, the more insight you're going to get and the more the information is going to be palpable and, understood in your own life with whatever you're dealing with or with whatever you're creating. So hope that's helpful on your journey through this Thursday. And we will see what the cards are. Two of Coins. Trying to figure out this like sweet balance point in our physical realm of what we need both emotionally and physically. It's almost like we're being juggled in between a couple different worlds right now, just in general. And I think we have to narrow it down to where we feel comfortable and where we feel secure, and it won't feel like we're juggling much. It'll feel like we're actually, or if we are juggling, it'll feel like we're in complete control of the things that we are juggling instead of just like feeling like we're juggling way too many balls that we can handle. Six of Cups in reverse. I think this is about staying present in the moment, not too much. We don't want to necessarily look in the past right now because things are so different. We kind of want to focus on what's going on now. And I think it's about creating beauty and creating harmony and creating something good today and not worrying too much about the future or the past, but it's the present moment that's going to give you the memories that you're looking for. Those memories could be made today because you're taking this value and you're being curious about how you can upgrade. And the Ten of Swords. Whatever it is in life that has us feeling like we're at rock bottom, maybe we did hit rock bottom, but it's the cycle back up now. Like now there's no more room in the back for more swords. I think it's about really feeling secure with wherever you're at, no matter what has gone down, not looking at the past or worrying about the past or getting some crazy anxiety of it, but really like getting up, taking it step by step today and realizing that it's only up from here. And, the roller coaster's not, loops and spins the whole time. Sometimes it's just kind of cruising. And how can you get your life in cruise control today and be present for that moment without like worrying about too much of the chaos that could show up in our personal lives or in the world, just enjoying life. This is about the enjoyment of life and trying to find it. And you could say every day is that way, but I think today getting into that space will just be a good practice for just where we're going in general. It's just get in that space. It's a good space to be in. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Thursday, and I'll see you all for Friday's horoscope tomorrow. Much love. Peace.